I think that's also important, which I wanted to bring further, like the whole thing about being sexualized by society brings enormous traumas to women early, like from age 10, 12, 15 years old. And that's like consequences of society put that much pressure on females because it goes beyond. And I'm pretty sure Bea familiar with that, with eating disorders, like not that you went through that, no, but like you just know we all have girlfriends like that, you know, because guys don't go through that usually. I don't know, because probably because they have to man up all the time as well, which is
They
not
go through
healthy.
that as well in a different way.
Yeah, it's
They
more
Yes.
like,
also have body dysmorphia and
Hmm.
other, yeah,
Yeah.
it hits everybody. It hits
Yeah, it kicks
everybody.
everybody, like, but you guys have to man up more, right, D?
yeah, it's more like you need to man up, and you need to have this manly image. Um, and like you said, like body dysmorphia, like for me, I'm like, man, I feel like I need abs. I need abs. I need to do this. I need to do that. So I get it, because you see other people, like I'm gonna use Aya's favorite person, Michael B. Jordan. Like, damn, I want to look like Michael B. Jordan. I want to be sexualized like him. Not really sexualized. I just want to be sexy as him. But
It's
like
sexy, yeah.
yeah,
I mean, he's looking good, but again, if the conversation wouldn't go, if the chemistry
I
is
just
not
wish
there, no
sometimes
abs will
we,
help that.
yeah.
yeah. I mean, I wish sometimes talking about sexualizing somebody and like sexualizing people in general, I wish the conversation was more like, oh, what this person gotta say? Like, what's the conversation? Like, is this person fun? Is this person like have many topics, or like what is behind that face, that body?
Those
I
Yeah.
abs.
wish that was like us. Yeah, what's behind those abs?
Yeah.
Is there a soul there? Look.
Wait, let me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nice. Let me move that and go deeper. Yeah. I do agree
Exactly.
because like
What's
we talked
behind?
about it before. No matter how good you look, still the lust will pass by. The looks will not hold you two together. You have to talk. Do we guys want to talk about consequences of, because we just mentioned like eating disorder, which is like just one of those, but do you know any more like things or
Well, my case, when I just got to China and started performing on a stage, I
Mhm.
was told, make your boobs look bigger. Can you make your boobs look bigger?
mm-hmm.
That was one thing my manager told me. And like asking us to like look thinner and all that, like yeah, like judging our bodies, that was a lot of pressure. And I met a girl dancer who committed suicide because the pressure was so big. She was also performing and this and that, like in the industry and everything. And she got on her head a lot, and she made that decision. And if you saw her, she was an angel, like in any way, like as a person, as a girl, like beautiful, talented, everything you can imagine. But like that pressure that was put on her, it was way too much.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
No, like this is the worst outcome that comes from sexualization by society. I mentioned eating disorder before, then it goes mental illnesses where you're not happy, then goes surgeries, then goes so actually many things where self-doubt, self lower esteem to the, it's not just like, oh, I kind of look fat, and then you, oh well, I'm gonna eat another pizza. That's what I do. Though it goes to a very dark places, and you don't even feel like you have worth in yourself to share that with anyone, even your closest friends. You feel like they're gonna judge you or anything, and it goes to the point to the suicide, which is never an option. If you're out there and you have any certain thoughts about that, don't do it. We love you, we need you. Don't you dare, don't you dare, and I mean it. I have never heard those stories. However, I know a lot of girls with eating disorders, which is also fucking up life. And we know the death percentage, girls dying from anorexia, is huge as fuck, where they literally starve themselves to death because you have to look thinner and blah 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 blah. And that's not a joke. It's never a joke. And whether you scream to a girl on the street, "Hey, what the ass? I want to fuck that. I want to hit that," think twice. Don't even think about saying that out loud because it's not healthy. It's not good, and you're hurting that person very, very deep inside. I do want to go a little bit deeper into your experiences, Bea, like your personal experience on being sexualized. If anyone have ever forced himself on you or anything like that, whatever you feel comfortable with, I would like you to share. Like the moment you realized you've been sexualized in any kind of physical way, yet you didn't think that was something bad.
Um, well, first of all, I wanted to add to what you said before, that I believe the whole sexualization, um, it's it's a business. It is a business. It's a whole business nowadays. Making girls care so much about their appearance, trying to look like this or like that. Money spent in cosmetics, in makeup, beauty, you name it. And then the dark side of it is the consequence is the eating disorders, body dysmorphia, depression, all this dark side. And then as for my experience, I'm just like, I don't agree with sexualization. When it happened to me, I just laughed at, like, working, like, when it didn't bother me, it was not a violent situation, then I just laugh. I'm like, oh, so we are doing this now, okay, whatever, like that lunch that I told you guys
Hmm.
about earlier,
Yeah.
or like, working on a stage in China, like many things have happened. And I could start, would never finish telling little stories. um
Like, do you have like
I
most remarkable like that, like
But like
when
violent, I have a couple stories.
Hmm.
you share if you feel comfortable?
Yeah, like one time I was dancing on a stage and a dude just got up on the podium with me and he just grabbed me from the back. Like he was behind me. He was like a big fat dude and he just grabbed me, like hugged me from the back. He wouldn't let me go. And I was like wearing show clothes when I was not that covered. I was not showing that much either. But like I was not that covered. It was kind of sexy, but not too sick. Like I don't know. Anyways, he was just like holding me. Like I don't know how I managed to like free myself from that guy because
You
like he
didn't have
was
like
really stopping me from continuing the show. What?
you didn't have like security there to get him off.
Yeah, but
Oh, they don't
yeah,
care.
by the time I got there, they didn't even realize that was happening.
Hmm. How old were you that time?
Until I was 28.
Nice. My first attempt for rape was when I was 13. A guy's just forced him
Oh shit.
on me.
I'm
And
sorry.
no, it
I'm
never
sorry.
happened. I was very gangsta bitch. I'm still am, but I just grabbed his throat. I'm always like, it's a weird feeling. I never kicked a dude to his nuts. Never ever, even that's in that situation. And I knew I should have, but I remember he was forcing himself on me and I just grabbed his throat. And we were just like sleeping in the same bed. Just like, and he felt okay with that. And it just something it was weird because I didn't want to. And he was like, "Oh, come on."
Wait, so who was this guy though? Like, not saying you have to say, but like, how old was he?
He
Was he older?
he was a year younger. Oh, sorry, I was not 13. I was 14. He was 13. And yeah, he was a cousin of my friend at that time. And we were like just having a sleepover. He came through and stay over, and it's not a big deal. I'm like, I have no problems like to sleep in a person, like with a person in bed. I think after that I developed that thing. I cannot sleep with strangers in bed. I think that was fucked up.
Of
My whole
course.
like
Of
head. Yeah,
course.
yeah.
I'm
I don't
sorry.
feel if I sleep next to you, if we sleep in the same bed, that's like the top of security for me, and I'm very safe with you. So it just yeah, I grabbed his throat and I was just like, if you're gonna touch me, I'm gonna throw at your balcony. And were in the seventh floor and like, fuck off. And he was like,
Like
whoa,
literally.
whoa, whoa, no big deal. Chill. And I was hysterical one. This is where
Right.
he put that as I was like overreacting. And yeah, that was horrible. And I do remember like in school, the high school kids, because I was friends with them afterwards, but then the testosterone, like, and I'm right now making excuses for them, which is not okay either. But I remember I was passing by and they would slap my ass because my booty is very nice back in the day as well. And I felt it was okay because like like they're so cute guys, and I was like but then sometimes it was like very hard, like painful hard. Like right now, I wouldn't allow my man to do that in bed because it's that painful. And good spanking is always good spanking, but
Just
and I was like 13 as well, 12 maybe.